stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First carry now for Jameer Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 1.
Play action. Now it's Leonard. Forced out wide. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards. On fourth down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Ready? So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Quan Martin is there for the stop. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 7.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
From the gun, here's Milton. And he too much. The pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Bateman is the motion man. To the air on third down is Milton. That one caught by Tucker. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Man in motion here is Tucker. On fourth down, here's Milton. That's taken in. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
They hand it to Gibbs. finding room to the 20. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 7-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
They'll try zone read on 1st and goal. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Leonard now on 2nd down. And he's in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Ravens.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. That's complete. Calvin Austin. They will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for Tennessee. 33 yards.
A gain of 33 yards on the play.
On 1st down, here's Milton. A throw right side. Taken in by Tucker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll go up here, 1st and 10.
1st down, Tennessee.
Throwing is Milton. Throw to the right flank. It is caught. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
2nd down, they need 3.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Milton going to look to throw it again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Getting uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try to run here with Harvey. And he will have a Titans 1st down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. But that mark shows 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance. But I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough. And they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And out of the gun is Milton. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
On second down, here's Milton. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. Throw! Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To the air is Leonard. Out wide is Dobbs. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
At the 34-yard line.
On the handoff, this is good. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Now Leonard. He'll get this out to the left flat. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-3 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
So what would it pass
Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
To the air on 3rd down. Here's Leonard. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A run for the first time here with Jordan James. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
19 tight. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play action. Here is Leonard. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Leonard. That's going to be incomplete. Humphries very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Pat Bryant, the target there. And it's going to bring up a third down. To throw once more, here's Leonard. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal.
A 48-yard attack.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens go out to a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll go play action here with Milton. Open right side is likely. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Now it's Johnson. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. A good spot here, second and a yard. Off the bootleg, it's Milton. He'll swing this out to Johnson. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On the give, it's Johnson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3. Another run here with Johnson. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. What a try. Touchdown, Tennessee. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans will tie things up. It's now 10-10.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
It is second and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Set, check, smash, check, smash.
take this across the 30 to about the 32. Third down and 3. To throw is Leonard. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's 4th down.
Leonard gonna throw for it. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Ready.
Play action. Now it's Milton. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Derek Brown taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. On the handoff, it's Johnson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the 1st down.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
First and 10, it is Leonard. That's hot downfield. Dobbs. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The 43-yard line.
From the gun, here's Leonard. Moving to his right. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Leonard now on 2nd down. That's the versatile Jordan James. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
For the longest time, when you threw the ball to the running back, it was a check down, a swing, a screen, kind of short underneath where you relied on guys to run after the catch. But that's not the case anymore. So many of these running backs around the league, Mike, they can run routes, in a lot of cases, almost as good as the wide receivers.
Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. That is Bryant. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the air once more, Leonard. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Leonard to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this 1st half comes to an end. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready.
And on this 1st down, it's Johnson. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
They'll go again with Johnson. And this is going to be a Titans 1st down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite getting an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down for Tennessee.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Titans. That's his second touchdown now here in the season opener.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Washington now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Past the 45. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Leonard. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
From the gun on third down, here's Leonard. That is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Go!
They'll try the right side with Johnson. He gets free. And he will score again. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Washington now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 33. And the Baltimore first down.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Once again, it's Gibbs. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. That's caught downfield by Robinson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
To the air on second down. Here's Leonard. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he's going to be close to the first down. From just a yard short of a line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Third and a yard. Leonard. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 8. In motion, Okonkwo. A run here with Johnson. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up third down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 37 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Here's Johnson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He's got it at the 3. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown Titans. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. And this impressive Week 1 performance continues as they add yet another touchdown.
I just can't stress how impressive this performance has been today, Mike. I mean, not only on Week 1 to find yourself on the road, but to really dominate and have the efficiency early in the season offensively, and you could tell they were prepared coming into the start of this season, and boy, they showed it.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Broke him up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2.
Play action. Here is Leonard. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
In motion, Okonkwo. Built into the air on 2nd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Derek Brown starting the season with a bang. His 2nd sack in the season opener.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
70.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. That is Gator Kohu up from the secondary. He gets in to record the sack. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Deep to return is Malik Washington. And he looks up. He's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball because he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Leonard going to throw on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 79 Bronco. Hey.
To throw is Leonard. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake, it is Leonard. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got us.
Derek Hall. It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Leonard. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Third and long. To the air is Leonard. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Leonard going to throw for it. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips.
You know, Mike, I think at this point, anytime you find yourself in a situation like this, your passing game has to just be thrown out altogether. I think right now it turns into a let's just execute our run, let's just try to get out of this game healthy and move on. I mean, this is 4 consecutive drives that have ended with an interception. I mean, it's almost unheard of. It tells me it's more than just a lack of execution. This quarterback right now is having some confidence issues. He's not seeing the field great, and they need to have a complete reset.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
In motion, Okonkwo. On third down, here's Johnson. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. Middle, he's got Tucker. Getting close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Second and a yard at the 6-yard line.
On second down, here's Milton. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll run with Johnson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Titans stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
They'll go up here on second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. Will swing this out to Johnson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds 10. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend